What a scene we're going to have. Full checkerboard environment. Not just the end zones that are checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout this stadium. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers offense will take the field first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defense.
What about Oklahoma?
Athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
That's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I tried to tell Capri's ass he didn't need Georgia.
You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots.
Call me Mr. Dad.
Got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they
Call me Mr. Dad.
This offense is success.
Pythons, what? Pythons. Yeah, no, this is, I'm playing the computer in the other league. But me and Dre play in our league. Yeah, not yet.
You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle.
The McKeesport League.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short.
Yeah, but I played the I'm playing the McKeesport League game versus computer.
Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, they play a little different. Yeah, I'm in the game versus computer in the McKeesport League. Dre? They ain't got custom playbook rules or play cooldown. I don't even got a custom playbook. I just picked Sam Houston just now to see how this is.
To get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little
Text it to me.
dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Wow, that's just crazy.
Will get the ball for the first time. And we've got
I thought we was friends.
matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make the play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after
The white snake.
trying to make plays.
But be careful. Uncle Bizzle. He come on razor blades and lemon juice.
Smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Oh, they're definitely firing me.
From the 31 on 1st down.
That Bama's definitely firing me.
To throw, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's
They definitely ain't offering me to come back. I'm gonna beg them to. I got it.
He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy
I got it. I got the recruits that I need.
but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped.
They gonna say, yeah, well,
And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down.
oh, you play Joe Stud?
To get it across the line and pick up the first
Oh,
down.
I was supposed to beat
I think to be a
you.
good 3rd down
Fuck.
offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have the talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got a man. It's Thomas. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. You remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing.
One thing for sure, if you go for it versus the computer, when you ain't supposed to and don't get it, oh, they put a foot longer.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf.
Oh, God, they put a foot long in you. This motherfucker was so perfect.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Nebraska is down.
Yeah, if you just don't play the game the right way, like, and take your points, right? It's just ridiculous, bro.
They're trailing by 10 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got it set up on the outside.
Shit, frustrating, bro. You should have just seen them move the ball. You should have just seen them move the ball.
Defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Parrish. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off.
I got him. Don't me.
Just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Really nice pick up on that one as they
Don't do that. Don't do that. I got him. Don't run my fish away.
The Sooners are
Don't run my fish away.
looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just
Don't run my fish away.
find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate
Yeah.
through the weather and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The short hands, it's Staley. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Sooners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Gets it to him on the screen.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be bigger.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Makes the catch, it's Lewis. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Vols have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the big fella. They'll immediately call timeout. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the defense drags him down. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. You're going to play man-to-man. Who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Going to swing it on second down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll do it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs. They can move and run all over the place and give you so many opportunities. That didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Finds his man, it's Jefferson. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive.
Lots of running room. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Sooners will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Burks. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him. So a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
To the air, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Lowers those pads. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the balls are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Burks. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell that he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll keep it himself. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Fires downfield. Flying out.